General Quarters. Welcome back everyone, and welcome to World of Worship. From my bottom of my heart, I wish you have a great weekend. Good to talk to you once again. So guys, this time we have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain, and not one double trouble, the double division with two Atlantas and an aircraft carrier. Now let me put it this way, this captain is the commander. We just call him the commander, the Atlanta commander. A division up with a tier 6 carrier, and actually this is holy cow guys, this is a tier 8 matchmaking. So of course they are squeezy, they don't have range, and the concealment of all cruiser will be -2% in the next patch, which basically means that no more overpower Belfast, no more overpower Worcester and Des Moines. They won't not just pop the damn radar and nuke that poor destroyer. The destroyer will have a slightly upper hand, but remember, the carrier are coming when the British line, the British CV will come to live server. Every single one of you guys will play the CV, or I don't know how many, but what I'm trying to say, it will be probably in each and every match it will be CVs. And what to take, you know, I have very hard to
enemy force detected.
Think that Wargaming will nerf the Atlanta. Even though it's a lot of tuning, a lot of stuff going on, I still believe Wargaming that you have to give the Atlanta that everybody knows.
Massive storm moving
if you are a CV captain, come too close to Atlanta's AA bubble, you will be wrecked. And if it does not matter if you are a tier 6 or a tier 7 or a tier 8 carrier. But the playstyle of Atlanta, it's you hug a island, you use your extremely pretty good concealment, but the thing is, what's so special about Atlanta, it has radar and extremely good AA, and shall I say your range are lacking. You are never gonna hit the damn thing above, like, let's say 12.5 kilometers, pretty damn close, you know. However, if you are two Atlantas, that's US Helena, pretty damn strong. There's something else I would like to mention, guys. This is extremely important. In the next patch, even though, shall I say, destroyer will be slightly buffed in the concealment because they will outspot you way earlier if you're a battleship or if you're a cruiser. The problem with the destroyer is that if they will face every single time CVs, then your best concealment will not help you. Let's say Shima, let's say British destroyer, which extremely good stealth, and they don't have any speed boost. You know what I mean? I believe, guys, that you can easily. Okay, now this captain, it's for just brief second he was spotted, not anymore. There's actually this very good spot, extremely good spot. You see, the carrier is spotting from this captain because there's no friendly ships at A cap. Definitely two ships aiming towards this captain. This could be dangerous, to be honest with you. You know, Atlanta, it's a very squeezy ship with no, basically it's a bigger destroyer with Citadel and with absolutely paper armor. However, I do still believe she's kind of a fun, and probably, guys, she will be even more fun in the near future. I have very hard to believe the Wargame decide to nerf this ship to ground, because if you take the only power she does have, and are her AA, and shall I say, that's your playstyle. You hug an island and you let someone else spot for you, and you use your Daka guns. But the slightly movement, because of the shells are kind of so slow, yeah, you're pretty good HE spammer, but the best ship about this ship is, of course, they hunt extremely well the destroyers because they have the old tools. Now, what I'm trying to say, guys, is this is very huge important. When the CV will make, you know, the new oncoming 0.8.0 makes the live server, I still believe there's one particular ship type which actually it's shall I say on the side, or shall I say probably a little more enjoyable. We don't know exactly what kind of a buff, what kind of nerf towards AA cruisers. We don't know yet. I hope the Wargaming does not take all their power away, because if you're a CV captain, you are not going to go to strike the Atlanta the first thing you do, or someone which extremely good in AA, and like Miyoko, you know, Miyoko in even near future will be one of the strongest tier 7 cruiser, together with many other tier 7s cruiser. Because let's face it, when you're tier 7 cruiser, you're many times, maybe 50% of all your time, will face tier 6 carrier. Okay, there's a torpedo definitely for this captain. It's alright. So I honestly believe, guys, that some tier 7 ships, especially cruiser, will shine. Not the destroyer, because let's face it, if Wargaming decide to let 2 or 3 CV in every team, then you probably, like to say, you will be perma spotting, and other cruiser and other battleship can aim at you, and you don't have heal, and you're screwed, the destroyers. And same thing goes with the battleship. The focus number 1 from CV captains are actually the battleships, and they cannot hide away. Where the heck they can? They cannot move away from one side to side. Of course, there are some French very fast battleships and so on, but at low tier, all of them kind of move bad, and they will be spotted miles away, and there's nothing you can do about it. But the cruisers, I do believe they will return to the game, guys. I honestly believe so. Something else, it's also about the Belfast and some other UPSL cruisers. Remember, the Belfast does not have AA defense, so when you do, I mean, the Belfast does not have bad AA. It's just that you don't have the DPM of those AA guns. You don't have the consumable of AA defense. That's what I'm trying to say. So Fiji and all British low tier cruisers like Leander, Belfast, Fiji will suffer in the next batch. And in my honestly opinion, what is gonna be shine, it's like the French cruiser like Miyoko, and maybe, I'm just saying, perhaps some Italian premium tier 7 ships will shine, not because they are extremely good, but the thing is that also like Helena, it's like basically if you have a decent good AA, the CV will not go towards and, you know, try to strike you at the first thing. They will of course strike the battleship at the start, and then probably they will go for destroyers, and a very late game they will go for you Atlanta, for you Miyoko. And by the time 0.8.0 will hit the live server, every single cruiser captain will spec in AA department. And if you don't do that, you're doing something wrong. Even if you, my dear subscriber from NA, you need to change the stupid no good piece of crap Hydro to AA defense if you are a cruiser captain. Not because you don't need the Hydro, of course you do, but you better, shall I say, feel safe and take your AA defense. And remember, guys, advanced fire training and all other stuff, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen with the commander skills and how much they will nerf and you know, tweaks the changes but I still believe that the role of a cruiser is to be a supporter for your team, and if Wargame decides to nerf that to the ground, okay, crap, AP is loaded, and she took a lot of damage. Okay, that was bad. 2 ricochet. Okay. And then the torps. Okay, she kind of missed this misplaced Helena extremely bad.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
But this is the something also I kind of forgot. There are some extremely good cruiser with spotter plane and fighters plane and AA defense and torps. So all those three consumables combined, I believe, guys, I will not say too much that the cruiser in general, they will rise. They will, shall I say, be more important for the game of one reason only. The first strike in early game, it will be in versus battleships, and they are actually, to be honest with you, very unfortunate. What I'm gonna say, very sad. Are also the ones gonna die first, or the battleship in the new CV meta. And same thing goes with destroyers. The let's say German destroyers and the British destroyer, they have extremely bad smoke, and the CV have so many charges they can actually blind torpedo that smoke. So yeah, if a CV captain really wants you destroyer dead, does not have to do a whole lot, just perma spot you and let the friendly team take care of that destroyer. Yeah, 8 kilometers. I do believe this captain is doing absolutely right to pop the radar. Maybe he popped too early. And this is neck and neck. This could go either way, guys. Yeah. See how hard, even at 7.5 kilometers, so hard it was to... Okay, but now he screwed this meal. Yeah, he put himself really bad. And this team really need this kill because they are still way more than 100 points behind the clock. Just look at the clock. 7 minutes left, and the points are 600. Okay, now 400 versus 600. So it's just this captain with the aircraft carrier versus 3 ships. Yeah. After some very strange reason, the Duke of York took down 25 planes. Wow, I did not expect that in this game. And this captain only took 10 planes. But he never was focus fire by aircraft carrier. But this is neck and neck. This could actually go either way. Matter of fact, we don't know how much HP pool does the battleship and the destroyer have, but they are kind of close together. And Prince Eugen has an extremely good AA. Yeah, so I'm not saying you tier 8 cruiser will do fine beside the stupid overpowered Kutuzov, which has the best tier 8 AA in this game and smoke. However, the problem is, okay, full HP Gaed or close to full HP. What I'm trying to say, guys, is that tier 7 will shine. Why? Because you might face tier 6, sometimes tier 8 carrier, but if you are a tier 8 cruiser, sometimes you can even face tier 10 carrier, and then you're screwed. Then your AA will not be any good. Because at tier 8, the carrier will have extremely fast reload, and the planes are extremely fast. So even if they lose a squad, no problem, they can afford to lose it. Okay, this guy, they play extremely poor, because now this is the power of Atlanta. you are a destroyer. Oh man, he's sailing straight like a damn bot or something. Absolutely crazy. And yeah, sunshine. Now it does. This captain does not have more hydro, but
Enemy destroyer found.
he stopped. If he was just sailing straight, he could probably outrun the torps. Okay, Duke of York has very low HP, matter of fact, but he is. Yeah, and Prince. Okay, that is the biggest problem. It's actually the Prince. Maybe should pop the A defense now. Yep.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
This could be bad, really bad could be actually. One more fire. Okay, oh man, he's melting like nobody's business. Yeah, that's the biggest downside with the British battleship. They are too flashy. They take tons of damage. Ouch. Man, we are still behind points, like 50, 60 points, because yeah.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Kind of feel sorry for, because normal case a full AEA build Prince will have no issue whatsoever to take down all tier 6 players planes. I remember, if I'm not mistaken, that the British, German cruiser have no issue whatsoever versus planes. Now Prince must have Hydro, right? Okay, this is necky neck, and the torpedo did nothing, and I do believe the yeah, no more plane. The plane is down, and that's the tier 6 versus tier 8 cruiser. In today's live version, I have to just a tiny inch. You have to reverse. Yeah. At 4.7, he cannot hit that target. Now he can actually. He abused this island to the max. I do believe this captain actually have IFHE, because whatever hits, it takes a lot of damage. Oh man, it's a huge amount of damage. And did 0 damage. So hard can it be? At 3.6 kilometers you cannot hit each other. But I do believe this captain has the reload there, the tops. Okay, this is hilarious. Probably our carrier does not have more planes. Yes, it's Atlanta. You cannot launch the plane. Over here was a misjudge from him. He needs to keep up the A defense and took down the planes. Over here, actually, the Atlanta has benefit because he's too close to the island, and that is the fire he needed. And this captain, this prince, was actually playing extremely bad. I mean, okay, he hit this captain, but this is first hit in I don't know how many charges, and he's still burning. Yeah, Kraken is there. That was one hilarious. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.